What's up, Dub Nation? Good to have you, AimAssist. We're going to go through some pregame right here. Warriors are at Atlanta. And I want to set up my other laptop for the broadcast. Let me see. Steve Kerr just went on the podium. So we'll take a little snippet of that. There it is. So we'll just jump right into that. Let me make sure I have enough memory on this laptop. Yep. Here we go. Steve Kerr pregame in Atlanta. Just a snippet.
When that award, it'll be Draymond Green's second DPOY of his chances at winning the DPOY award.
He's got a great chance. I mean, just watching tape to prepare for this game, first two games I turned on, 3 steals immediately in each game. It was remarkable. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Like literally first 3 possessions of the game, 3 steals. So he's a wrecking crew. He causes a lot of havoc and great hands, great anticipation. So he's for sure first team all defense, and I think he's right in the mix, especially with Wembanyama out. I think he's got a great shot at it.
So a little Steve Kerr on Draymond. Ironically, I'm writing an article as we speak about Draymond and putting in all the transcripts of the last 2. So technically, somebody asked him in Atlanta, obviously, about DPOY as well. So that article will not include that, but I am writing something where I said that Draymond, one thing people forget about Draymond is his ability to close out. And in this era of basketball, that's really special. Number one, obviously, such an athletic league now. And then the other thing is that he's able to use his long arms to tap away the ball, even against like really good slashers and attackers. So okay. Maybe they have the entire pregame, which would be nice because I need to go finish that article, honestly. Yep. It's 4 minutes long. So let's go ahead and listen to that. Entire Kerr pregame from ATL. Here we go. Let's listen to this, and meantime, I'll get everything else set up.
Gary's going to play him.
With regards to the turnovers the last couple of weeks, anything you've been noticing on that end? Is it the way teams are guarding you, or are they unforced, combination of both? What are you seeing?
Mostly unforced, I would say. I think it's been decision making has been poor. We're just being reckless. And with that said, I mean, teams are, playing aggressively, and Toronto really got into us. Atlanta will get into us tonight. Daniels is a one-man wrecking crew, so we got to be ready. We can't afford to turn it over against these guys.
Do you feel pretty positive about the Steph news?
Yeah.
He's just getting treatment at the facility. You're hopeful. I assume he can join at some point on the trip.
Yeah, very hopeful that at some point he'll join on the trip, but just not sure when at this point. But no, he's doing well.
I just wanted to know, Jimmy coming from Miami to Golden State, just what makes him such a good fit for your team, in your opinion?
Jimmy would be a good fit with any team. He's just an amazing basketball player. He's an incredible decision maker. He's strong as an ox. He gets into the paint and reads the defense. As long as we're spaced well, he's going to get us a good shot. And so it's been amazing to watch him acclimate so quickly to our team, and then vice versa. We've got to acclimate to him too, and I think we're getting there. But we've had some time to get used to playing with him, and it's a different look for us. We've never really been an ISO team, and he's one of the great ISO players in the league. So it's been a nice mix, but I think we can get better with our offense for sure.
And leadership-wise, when it comes to what you've seen from him on the court as well as in the locker room?
Yeah, phenomenal. I mean, just the way he looks after our young guys, playing one-on-one with them after practice, pulling them aside during games, talking. He's been an amazing leader.
Coach, a big conversation around Atlanta is whether a guy like Dyson could be able to win that Defensive Player of the Year. I know you didn't play with Mike when he won his, but playing with him and just knowing what it takes to be such a special player to win something like that, what do you see? Is it taking a guard to pull off that kind of award? And what do you see out of Dyson that just makes him so special? He's
got a great chance. I mean, just watching tape to prepare for this game, first two games I turned on, 3 steals immediately in each game. It was remarkable. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Literally first 3 possessions of the game, 3 steals. So he's a wrecking crew. He causes a lot of havoc and great hands, great anticipation. So he's for sure first team all defense, and I think he's right in the mix, especially with Wembanyama out. I think he's got a great shot at it.
Coach, what do you think about the progression of Zachary Rivache, another very good French basketball player?
Yeah, I mean, we don't see Atlanta very often, obviously, just twice a year. But watching tape today, he looks like he's gaining a lot of confidence, and he looks very fluid out there. It's the reason he was the #1 pick. I mean, he's a very talented guy. So they've been able to give him a lot of minutes this year, and he looks like he's playing very well.
Coach, you were a successful coach at the Olympics in Paris last year. It was a great tournament, and in the FIBA rules, there's the 10-minute quarters. One of the challenges the NBA faces is load management. Long games, long season. Do you think there is a case to be made for potentially shortening NBA quarters to 10 minutes?
I do. Doesn't look like anybody is going to shorten the schedule anytime soon, which would be my preference. But if they're not going to do that, I think 40-minute games would make a lot of sense. Thank you, guys.
Time now for the Coaches Show. I'm Tim Roy in Atlanta.
Okay, I'm finishing up. I almost want to play this one from Anthony VEREEN. He's a good guy. So we'll get a look at Dyson Daniels today. And I just got to finish this this post right here. Okay. So yeah, let's listen to Anthony VEREEN. Good to have you, AimAssist, the only one commenting so far. Got to be careful of Dyson Daniels for sure. Let's listen to Anthony VEREEN. And this is at the 10:15
by Warriors assistant coach Anthony VEREEN, and coach start of a long road trip. But let's look back to the homestand. What impressed you about the homestand and what you guys were able to accomplish?
Just the ability for the guys to continue to grow together. This team hasn't been together that long with Jimmy, and so for those guys to find a way to be connected on the offensive defensive end, to try to take care of the ball and to win some tough games, to be tested and still come out victorious was very impressive for our guys.
What things are you guys able to do now with Jimmy that maybe you weren't able to do before?
We just have the ability. We have the ability to have a guy that we can throw the ball to and run offense from inside the three-point line. Steph is so dangerous outside the three-point line, but we have somebody that can get fouled, who is right now, I think, number one in ISO points right now. So just somebody that we can throw the ball to and who can settle us down and give us a good shot.
And you can run a little bit of a triangle look as well.
Yep, that might be Steve's going back to with Phil, but we have just some different looks and different lineups that we can play around Jimmy now.
Are you surprised at how quickly Quinten Post has adapted to the NBA?
I can't say that I am. He really looked good in training camp, somebody that would be vocal, who had definitely an ability to shoot the basketball. So I'm happy for him, but I can't say fully surprised because he's been doing it all year pretty consistently.
Let's take a look at the Atlanta Hawks right now. First of all, you start with Trae Young. How difficult is he to contain, and what do you try to do with a guy like that?
Trae is one of the hardest people to game plan for in the NBA just because of his ability to score, but also get everybody involved. And what you want to do is just try to take away some of those easy looks. Don't let him get everybody else involved because they get confidence from him getting them some easy shots. So we're trying to do the best job we can with him. We know he's a tough guy to deal with, but we're ready for the challenge.
His clutch numbers are off the chart. If you get into a game like that, do you try to keep him from getting the ball?
You got to give him different looks, whether that's trying to keep the ball away from him, blitzing him, or just different looks. But you can't give him the same dose of anything because he's so smart. He can figure it out and he can dissect it.
Capella is out with an injury. They come in with a Kongwu. What kind of a player do you see in him, and what do you like about him?
I think he's a guy who's developing. He's definitely shooting the ball better from the three-point line, which is an added thing to his game, skill to his game. He's somebody that is switchable, can protect the rim, just all around good big in today's game.
Rizu, the rookie, is starting to come on a little bit. Is he scary?
Always scary when you have that type of talent. You're the number one pick, but I think they've done a good job of bringing him along slowly. Tapering the expectation, just allowing him to learn how to play basketball, and he's going to be a good player.
Are there hallmarks to a Quinn Snyder team?
A team that is going to execute, that's going to play with space, that's going to know how to play. I think he's a really good coach, and so you see it in how his teams play connected and on the offensive end. So I think that's a big staple for one of his teams.
You're a Southern guy. You're back in the South. You feel like you're back close, not all the way home. You'll be that way in New Orleans, but closer to home?
Definitely closer to home, trying to stay away from all this good food. So it's been a good time being in the South, but I want my waistline not to extend and expand being here.
I hear you, brother. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, Go Dubs.
That's Anthony VEREEN. I'm Tim Roy. That's the Coaches Show on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Air.
Anthony VEREEN, he's funny. He's a good guy. Really good guy. All right. Kimbo and Brugy in the house. Yeah, Jokic has been out. Let's take a look at our referees for tonight. Tony Brothers, he's good, but he's had some just calling the technical parts of it. I've noticed of late hasn't been that great. So he's good to converse with, and he probably won't give Draymond a technical, which stands at the top of our list per usual. Still these days, it always will be as long as Draymond is a Warrior. Justin Van Dyne and Robert Hussey. Justin Van Dyne, I'm not too crazy about. He's pretty mid. Robert Hussey, I kind of like him. I think he's up and coming. So, but we'll see. Let's set the intention of today. I forgot to do the poll. We got to do the poll. How are you doing today, this afternoon? I'm going to call it this afternoon. At least it is for me. It's 3:48 p.m. And that'll give me a chance to go get some Starbucks later. I saved it. I didn't do my Starbucks yet. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, we're just setting the intention right here, just like a yoga class. I do want to make sure we're high vibrational today. Yeah, go read the article. I just posted it. Not the Jimmy Butler hand grenade specialist, but the Draymond Green for DPOY, which mainly has the transcripts of the last couple of them. We also have the behind the scenes of the other night's game. So let me put this in the timestamps real quick, which are in the description right now. I'll transfer them to the comments after we're done. But yeah, we got a new video here from the other night. I actually did not include the Steph Curry heave. The full court heave went in for him. That I'll put that in the next one. But this one has him with the pelvic contusion and all that. So we got 10 more minutes before the game starts. So why don't I put this on in the background? Oh wait, this isn't it. This is this one, pelvic contusion. Cut the sound off real quick just to say that you can go to buy me a coffee. Someone sent me a coffee the other night, so thank you to that person. Appreciate you. It's in my email. I can't remember exactly who it was, and it didn't ring a bell as a handle here. Oh, Steph doing the cha-cha to start the warm-ups. We won't see that, at least for tonight. So Steph will be back. No, I mean, Steph, we don't know when he'll be back, but he'll get reevaluated on Monday. He didn't even make the trip to Atlanta. Gary Payton will play tonight. He's good to go. Thank goodness, because we really needed his point of attack the other night. And finally, for the new people here, who am I? We always go through that. Let's come back to this. I am Rich with Let's Go Warriors. Been credentialed since 2009. And through my trials and tribulations, you get to meet people. You get to meet Anthony Vereen, Chris Weems. You get to know these guys on a more personal level, and you get to dap up Luke Laux, assistant coach, in Houston, game 6, must-win game. Let's go. He's yelling, let's go at me. And like, I'm supposed to be media, but he knows I'm let's go Warriors. So we have a little bit of leeway there to have a more of a bent towards the bias there. And yeah, so it's been fun to understand what it means to be kind of like on the team. I always approach it like we're the 19th man on the team. We're we got to root for the team always. You can be frustrated and you can complain here and there, but at the end of the day, root for the team and understand where Steph gets his gratitude for the game from, for the Warriors from. And that's what I try to exude. Like, my journey and Steph's journey was different, but I figured out how to have more gratitude in life. And that's what I want to teach you guys. And a really cool way of teaching it is through your observation of the Warriors. This is me saying goodbye to Steph because I was tired of this lifestyle. It's really taxing to go to every game and to go to every game and to chase these guys around, chase Steph around. And so I told them that I was done with that and I'm going to do what I do here now. Instead of going to every game and trying to make sure we got the right behind the scenes video, like they're showing Steph hitting the full court shot. They keep showing it for some reason. But that was from yesterday. And I'm not chasing that video anymore, although we do have a lot of it on our channel. And this isn't my video, but I try my best to find people who are doing what I used to do. This is a nice close-up. This is maybe the closest close-up that we've ever gotten. This is courtside. I would, as a media person, I wouldn't even be able to have gotten this. And so the joy that you have when you're watching this moment, we can extend that to all moments, or at least try. I know there's going to be tough moments. We're not winning every single game from here on out to I'm going to say June, right? So that's what I want to do on this channel, is to exude that and to make sure people understand that the best way to observe the Warriors is not only to have joy, but to back it up with facts. And, I come from an extensive basketball background. So I used to run men's basketball leagues in the Bay Area. I used to keep games for 12 hours a day, every Sunday. That was my Sunday. And during those times in the fall, I would never know what's going on in the NFL because all my games were scheduled on Sunday. So just those experiences. And if you look at, this is our latest one. I have a little anecdote from when I used to play on the concrete playground and play defense. And my specialty in high school was defense. So check that article out. All right. So they're still warming up and they're still doing layup lines, but we will start the play-by-play, and I'm going to do play-by-play hopefully my play-by-play you'll find is hopefully better than Fitz. Certainly not as biased. And we're gonna look at things. I'm gonna clip some plays, and we're gonna analyze the X's and O's when we can. Speaking of which, thinking back to last game, I really hope Jonathan Kuminga doesn't stand around and watch. And also, I really hope that Guy Santos will play a little bit more, because he kind of brings in the chaos off the ball. And we don't have the on the ball chaos from Steph, right? So, yeah, I hope Buddy Hield has a good game. By the way, I have a Buddy Hield article right here from last night. Low key role of court-jester. I need to do some TikToks. It's been a while. Buddy Hield court-jester article. And I have an anecdote from that as well. So anything that if you've played a lot of Asian American tournaments like I did, where we took the game so seriously, and we had to pay to play. We're not even getting paid to play. We're not professionals or whatever. We're just out there running around trying to find a good team to hop on. And I look back at those days, and I just you can read the article in here. My guy, Randy Tagle, I wrote about him. I've talked about him on here before. He was my Rajon Rondo. I wasn't as good back then. I didn't get good at basketball until I started watching tape of Michael Jordan and watching his footwork. At that point in time, my ability skyrocketed, because I understood how to play the game from a footwork perspective. But I think back to all these memories I have in my basketball journey, and somehow it led me to here. Isn't that serendipitous, right? Man, the Asian community, the Phil-Am community here in the Bay Area, and to play basketball with those guys. Go ask Chris Haynes. Chris Haynes is playing in a Filipino league in Sacramento, and the team he plays for, that guy used to play in my league here in the Bay Area before he moved to Sacramento during the pandemic and during when the economy went down and everybody moved out of the Bay. And it's a blessing to I'm so glad I'm Asian. Let me put it that way. Thinking about it like that, it's just, we love the game so much. And I hope that shows during these play-by-plays and stuff, because we really love the game too much. It's crazy. It's too much. But yeah, I need to do some TikToks, man. It's been a while. I got this one ready to go, man. Let me see. Yeah, Draymond Green.
Shot clock gets 6. We ain't got nothing. Throw him the ball. He'll figure it out. And he did that tonight all night. It was beautiful.
Come on, Podz.
And so that's why I called Jimmy Butler the hand grenade specialist. Yeah, I gotta post this real quick. Where's my where's my phone that has TikTok? You know what's funny to me? People really thought Steph hitting that full court heave, people really thought that was fake, that was AI. I'm like, how can you make that from AI? You can't make that from AI. You can't even doctor that. You know how small that resolution is of that shot? You can't take an air ball and then change it into a swish. You can't do that. You don't have enough pixels to use. Bunch of idiots on Twitter, man.
Shot clock gets 6. We We ain't got nothing. Just throw him the ball. He'll figure it out. And he did that tonight all night. It was beautiful.
Take one last look at this. Yeah. Maybe I'll just post this on right now. See if we got time here. I'm the penultimate multitasker. I hop on a live stream with you guys, and I do work. I'm crazy.
All those fouls, just shot clock gets 6. We ain't got nothing. Just throw him the ball. He'll figure it out. And he did that tonight.
Except, man, I always take forever on these. Like, I need to make it perfect, and so
All night, it was beautiful.
oh, there we go. So I can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what I did. Wow. This is not easy, man. Doing these reels and TikToks, man. Wow, it's tough. And I wonder if I should, I wanted to put a background music too. All these little things come into play. It's kind of hard to keep track of. You know, what inspires me is Jimmy Butler's own Instagram. He has some good stuff. It's some good content. See if there's any music on here. Oh, here we go. Cool. Shoot. I remember the artist. I can't remember the name of it. Vibes Cartel. Give me a list of songs from Vibes Cartel. Let's see, which one was it? Fever? Shoot, man, I can't remember. Anybody know Vibes Cartel? Where am I going to find this? I got one commercial to find it. Maybe I put it in, maybe I have some Jimmy Butler content. I'm not sure. Nope. What are the most famous songs by Vibes Cartel? Let's see. I think it was Fever. The one that Jimmy posted recently on his Instagram. Don't know. Oh, thanks, man. I will get to your comments shortly. Appreciate you. I'm trying to finish up a reel before we tip off. Man of the match. How's that? Yeah, let's do man of the match. That wasn't the one Jimmy posted though, unfortunately. And then I lost my reel. What? Continue. Oh, dude. Okay. Add audio. What was it called? Man of the match. MOTM Vibes Cartel. Oh, I can't play that music for you. Let's see. Oh, cool. Did we tip off yet? Oh, we're about to tip off. I'm not going to finish. It's too loud. All right, we're going to start. Oh, actually, this is going to be a good reel. I'll do it at the next timeout. We're going to tip off pretty soon here. So just getting 1% better at my reels and TikToks. Quinten posts, and he loses the tip. 39-15 mark. QP. Who's his tip? Mohamed Guye and Okongwu. Okay. Guye. Never heard of that guy. Okongwu handoff. Kick it to Guye. 3-ball short. Podz rebound. Did I pronounce that poorly? Mohamed Guye. Podz for the trail 3 from Jimmy. Here, Jimmy, have an assist. Wow. Podz is just so on point lately. Uh-oh, 3-ball wide open. Dyson Daniels, good. What happened there? Let me see what happened. We slowly walk the ball up, Podz and Jimmy. That gives me time to see how the breakdown happened. We double Dray. Okay, we're blitzing Trey. That's what happened. 3 ball. I think that was Podz. Missed it. Maybe Jimmy. And Ricochet scores and 1. Ah, guys. Let me rewatch. Damn. Moody had a hand grenade. Jimmy had a hand grenade. Sorry. And then Quinten posts with a really clumsy foul getting back. We're down 3-6. Oh, Draymond behind the back. Push shot. Good. Oh, Dray. Oh. Behind the back dribble push shot. 5-6 ball deflected by Podz out of bounds. All right, they find Okongwu, no good. Guille rebound. Out to Daniels. Daniels one-on-one Moody behind the back. Kick it. Guille gets baseline dunk. Nobody's there. I think Draymond was a little late. Let me rewatch. Yeah, he's late. Ooh, 3 ball. I think it was Jimmy. I'm watching this game a little late. Oh, and 1 Trey against Podz. Yeah, it was Podz with the 3. My fault. Podz with the 3. Yep, Trey just created. So Trey beats Podz. Eight to 11, Atlanta. Three ball Podz again, no good. Man, he's shot a lot of threes already. And 3 ball Ricochet in transition. That's why they drafted him. 8 to 14, Atlanta. Same old, same old. These kids come out and they see the Warriors. Jimmy doubled on the post against Trey. Back out, Podz fakes a 3. Throw to Draymond, nearly lost it, but wingspan saved it. Over to Moody. Hand grenade time. He attacks Trey, bumps right into Guille. Late call by the official that you wouldn't think would make the call away at half court. And that official is Justin Van Dyne. Draymond, Megatron pass. Jimmy scores. That was a tough reverse layup. Trey beats Podz. Draymond helps. Draymond closes out. 3 ball good. Okongwu. Jimmy, cut. Podz finds him, and it's a dunk. Very, very fast-paced game. And Trey looked like he was doing an alley-oop, but it went in the hoop. Man, Trey's on fire. Jimmy fouled to the hole. So Trey working some magic early on. He's getting by Podz a lot, but I don't know what you do about that until Gary comes in. Jimmy hits a free throw. WD Dung, appreciate you. Top 6, of course, man. Top 6. Easy question to answer. You got to have zero doubt. Oh, Draymond stops Guille inside. It's a miss. Here come the Warriors. 1914 Atlanta. Moody down low. Ricochet. Gets a screen by Jimmy. Will attack. Had Daniels. Oh, look at that step. Oh, beautiful scoop. Moody. What a scoop. Wow. Long step scoop. Can we say that's George Gervin? I'm not sure. Dyson Daniels misses a 3. Jimmy rebound. Is that Gervin-like? I don't know. Somebody, has anybody seen Gervin? Jimmy Butler. Oh, Podz just tramples Trey on the attempted screen. Turnover. But Trey is so savvy because he knows he's smaller and, you know, flop a little bit. Yeah, it's too much, Podz. Too much arm activity. It may have been a love tap, but didn't look like one. JK checks in. And I'm multitasking master here. Trey with the 3 in the against Podz. Let's put GP in there. Podz fakes out Trey, but gets stolen. Draymond got stolen by Dyson Daniels, who is in the case for DPOY. And then Dyson goes 94 feet. And Steve has some words with Podz, but I'm not sure what you can tell him at that point. Maybe he told Moody he's got to move. And so the score is 22-16 only. Feels worse than 22-16, honestly. They're hitting 3s on us. They're doing this. They're doing that. They can steal, gone 94 feet later, all of that. So maybe Steve told Moody to watch out for Dyson Daniels on those. He can be sneaky on that stuff. So ATL 22-16 Q1, 6:33 to go. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to finish my reel because it's awesome. Let's see. Is the music going to screw it up here?
All those fouls, just shot clock at 6. We ain't got nothing. Throw the ball. He'll figure it.
Wow, the beat meets the music too. Ah, this is a tremendous reel that I made just now. All right, we're back to action. soon. Add from camera roll, profile grid. I'll do the caption next time out. Okay, what's up, everybody? Kimbo, Pinky, Dean, Guillermo, happy birthday. Anybody else I missed? Amy, Dean Chambers, Kimbo, QP birthday. Nice. I know, right, Kimbo? I know. And to think it was a Warriors page. All right. Moody down the lane to the nail, loses the ball, gets it back. Back out to Draymond. Hand grenade. Barely hit rim. Well, that's not how you want to start an ATO. I missed the whole sequence. Ricochet for 3. Missed it. Wonder what happened. Okay, we got. Oh, just Moody lost the ball. That's why. JK over to Moody. Shoots a 3. No good. Ah, man. JK watching the play again, but happened fast. Dyson kicks it. Drive kick against JK. Back to Ricochet. Wide open lane. How does that happen? Scored easily. What? Oh. We're playing not too good, man. Offense and defense are both somewhat atrocious. JK left side, blocked by Okongwu. QP got lost. Man. They score again. I might call timeout just to have a talk with the youngsters. BP draws a foul. Oh, man. (18 to 20, 16 to 28, down by 12, just like that. Moses sits down. Buddy in the game. Over to Draymond. Fakes a 3. Drives hard. A lot of contact. Stay here, Tony Brothers. And wait, is that Terrence Mann? Yeah, Terrence Mann, who I thought would never be traded from the Clippers, argues that it was off of Draymond. Van Dyne's going to talk to Hussey, even though Brothers made the call. What's Van Dyne and Hussey talking about? I don't know. Podz baseline inbound. Here we go. Buddy uses a Dray screen's not open. Throw all the way to almost the backcourt. Hield over to JK. Shoots a 3. I don't like it. You're settling. Gee's in the game, though. And they call a holding on Draymond? 22. 2. Maybe it's Podz. I don't know. Let me go look at the play-by-play. Try not to get spoiled here. Draymond. Good thing you can scroll. There's plenty of space to scroll up so you don't get spoiled by the play-by-play. Anyways, all sorts of problems on offense. And JK settled. Man. Dyson against Buddy. Gets a screen. Kick it back out. Man takes Gee, pushes off, no call. They called it. Good. Terrence Mann, push off Gee. Gee stays in front, man. I like Gee. That's an unsung play right now because gives us the ball back. I'm down 12. JK uses a screen from Looney. Over to Gee. 3-ball Gee. Come on, baby. No. Dang. We needed that one. But anyways, number 3 brings it up. Who was that? He just broke Podz again. 2-ball good by Niang. Is that Niang? Dominic Barlow was the guard. Oh, they got LeVert now. Dang. JK down the lane. Rip through move. Euro. And they come down 94 feet later, score Dyson Daniels again. Come on, guys. Horrible transition defense. 18-32. JK uses a pick. He's at the elbow. He shoots. It's no good. Settling again. But it's hard when you don't have Steph out there to set the inverted pick. Wow, they got Karis LeVert. And number 0 scores. Is that Barlow? Yeah, that's Barlow. Baseline jumper. 18-34, guys. Over to JK. Over to Podz up top. He goes to the nail. He finds Gee. Corner. Post up Looney. Late clock. You got to go, Loon. Loon finds Podz. Almost late. Podz smokes the layup. But the pass was late. I don't blame Podz. Oh, man. And the smoke layup turns into a banker for Karis LeVert. Timeout is finally called. I would have called it a long time ago, man. Now you're doubled up. 36-18, just like that. And you have them setting the pace, just like any other NBA team these days, running up and down, running up and down. You got so many first half timeouts. Call them. What? Tonight you're going to outrun them? No, I don't think so. You know, you don't have Steph. You're going to deliberately play slower because you have Jimmy. Use your timeouts in the first half. That's always been the one thing I strongly disagree with Steve Kerr on has always been the first half timeouts. And you have youngsters tonight. It's just funny how one guy can really change the dynamic. But he does. Steph does. One veteran out. When you have youngsters and QP, Moses, and JK don't know who to guard, and all of a sudden Ricochet is coming down the lane, and if he was a little bit more of a powerful dunker rather than a finesse player, that would have been a Sports Center highlight, probably on JK. Like, truly awful defense. And I mean, that's a mistake you make in high school, but you have 3 of the youngest guys on the team trying to figure out who to guard, and it was just embarrassing. Timeout. You can't tolerate that stuff. This ain't Curry and Green. And then if you call timeout, set up a play, they screw up again, call timeout again. You're damn youngsters, number one. You're damn youngsters. And secondly, Atlanta's flying all over the place. They got so many young guys. They're just running. Disrupt that running. Call timeout. Buddy over to Jimmy. Left side, Terrence Mann. Screen Buddy. Kick it to Gary. Another late shot clock. Looney shoots a bad one. Baseline jumper, ugliness. They go 94 feet again. Terrence Mann. Wow. 1838. Kuminga hits GP in the corner. 3-ball good. GP saving the day again. 21-38. Trey beats everybody. Kick it 2 times. Upstairs, Karras. 3-ball, no good. That's all we can hope for. Until we get some stops on Trey, we'll see if Gary can do it. Jimmy and Gary. Niang and Gary wrestling, no call. Looney now over to JK. Late shot clock. Kick it to the corner. Gary attacks baseline. Finds Looney. Risky pass, loses the ball. It's a scrum, and it's probably a shot clock violation among all of that, unless they give a steal to Barlow. Yep, they're going to give Barlow a steal and a jump ball, so we lucked out there. Never mind, they're going to go check the nope, they stick with it. Steal, no, 1.5 on the clock. Yep. Got caught with the hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. We got nothing on offense these days. How about we run some Buddy JK inverted screen, man? We won the tip. Jimmy shoots it. Hits the top of the backboard out of bounds. Just run Buddy JK. This is so ugly. Trey Young gets a screen. GP gets back on him. Karras late shot clock. Dribbles, loses it. Gets it back to Niang. He's going to attack Buddy with the hand grenade. Kick it to Barlow. Jimmy closes. Looney disrupts. Good job by Looney to help. 47 seconds left. JK baseline. Karras finds Jimmy on the cut. Oh, smoked the layup. Oh, no. And Looney smoked the putback. 3-ball Karras, in and out. 25 seconds. He tried to do a 2-for-1. JK goes down the lane. Nobody expected it that soon. Good job, JK. $23-38. We double Trey. Travels, no call. Steve is angry about the non-travel. Levert stops at the line and scores at the buzzer. Hussey didn't see the travel. Steve's going ballistic on the refs. Totally a travel. Totally a travel. I don't even need to show you the replay. Just imagine a guy traveling like crazy. I would go over to the ref and say, you got to call that. Number one, you got to call that. Number two, you not calling that. I have 2 guys on Trey. We did what we wanted to do, which was to cause a turnover. You didn't call it. That leaves us 4-on-3 on the back end, and Karras scores. Nevertheless, we still gave up 40 points, and we still were just atrocious on offense. Ever since Moody didn't catch the ball, it's been just a travesty on offense. And I don't know. It's like, I'll give the grace of 1 game to adjust. We got to adjust to not having Steph. It's against a fast team, unlike Milwaukee. Maybe we got too full of ourselves after the Milwaukee one and said, oh, we did it against Milwaukee. I don't know. But the offense is looking like compost. It's just really looking bad. I'm working on my Instagram reels, so that's how I'm coping with all of this. All right, we're back to action. See if our offense can do better. Jimmy just goes reverse layup on the post. Whew, at least we scored. All Jimmy. We trap Trey. He loses it. We get the benefit of the call this time. Quinten post trapped him. Good job by QP showing really good lateral quickness. Jimmy up top. Screen roll by Gary. Jimmy attacks. Late call foul by Robert Hussey. Terrence Mann doesn't like it, but that's the beauty of Jimmy. He attracts a lot of physicality and gets calls that way. Thanks to Jimmy. We'll slow play this and try and get back in the game. Slow style. Smelly Mel's in the house. What else is up? Bogus apps in the house. Jimmy calling his own fouls. I know, right? Trey and Jimmy. What a matchup. That's our adjustment, I guess. Trey shoots a three. Jimmy's all over it. Missed it. Gary rebound. There we go. Great to see an adjustment. I don't know if it's permanent, though. Moody and number 27. Who the hell is that? Vit Krejci. Oh, great. VK. Quinten, corner three, no good. I'll just call him VK. VK. Kick it. Terrence Mann wide open. Corner three, good. Left him open on transition. Down 16. Jimmy tells Draymond to come over, but QP comes over. Jimmy attacks. Smothered by three guys. Foul on Dominic Barlow. I'll finish my reel right here. Maybe there'll be more Warriors fans online right now. We'll see how this does. Oh, no, I look up and they scored it again. 2-ball. Man. Sorry, my play-by-play has been a little shabby tonight, just like the Warriors. Swing it 3 times, the GP in the corner. Previous play was just Okongwu, good offensive play, and then we missed another shot. I think Gary says my bad. Golly. VK over to Okongwu for 3, hits it. There, everybody's hitting. You know that's the scouting report because Quinten let him shoot. And Moody throws it behind Gary, and Gary scores. Reverse layup. Good job, Gary. Well, still down 17, though. VK inside blocked. Okongwu, kick it. Trey tapped out by Draymond. Again, great defense. I wrote about it on the website. Incredible defense. Perimeter defense by Draymond. $31-48, man. Wow. Just got to get at the single digits by halftime. 17 points, nothing in today's NBA. Okongwu, bad screen on Jimmy, not called. Hand grenade coming up. Dyson Daniels, catch and shoot. Missed it. QP came back for the rebound. Outlet Jimmy, 8:39, 8:38, 8:37 to go. Corner Gary. Man, Ricochet chucked Jimmy again, but he has the ball now. QP comes over. Doubled. QP pops out. 3-ball. Good. What a pop out, retreat, and pop. And wow. VK short on the push shot. It's a goaltending on QP. Dang. And he's mad at himself. Rewatch that. He just lost track of where he was. He was under the hoop and he swooped at it and he hit the rim. So that's a goaltending. Moody misses a 3. It's going to be Daniels and QP. Oh boy, hesitation move. Stops him. VK baseline. Jimmy, no, Gary smothers it. It's a foul. Nightwing with the foul. He's wearing the headband upside down. So George Niang will go to the line. Hits the first. Down by 17, maybe 18. Missed it. Draymond rebound outlet. JK. Just don't sit and watch JK. And he goes, they forget to play defense. VK kind of mad at himself or somebody, but they just forgot to play defense. Nobody picked him up. Corner 3, air ball. Draymond rebound. Outlet JK. Go JK. No, it's 1-on-3. Oh, he goes anyways. And he hits and 1 Baker. Oh, I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, that's 1-on-4 if you count the trail. He went 1-on-4 and he just scored. Amazing bucket. Well, I guess Dyson Daniels technically, I mean, yeah, 1-on-4, man. Dyson Daniels was kind of away. You can't tell on the TV angle, but from the bird's eye view, he was kind of, it was really 1-on-3. Timeout, Quinn Snyder, as they let JK score easily. Not easily. They just didn't get back on defense 2 times in a row. So 38-51, timeout with the free throw coming. 7:15 to go. Did you really say that? I don't know if JK is going to get much playing time. Are you crazy? You can't do that thing. That thing is today is the same as every other upcoming day that the Twitter kids love to do. Like today against the Hawks is the same as every other day. Don't do that. Number one, think positively. Number two, back it up by actual facts, which is basketball is a process. You get injured, there's a ramp-up period. We already saw his peak, so we know what his peak is. So you get injured, there's a ramp-up period. We know what the peak is. I did a whole live stream of what the peak was, which is don't stand around and watch the game, number one. He had trouble with that last game. And if we're worried about that right now, that just goes to tell you that JK's rusty. He needs to shake off all of those bad habits and ramp up to the point where he's cutting hard, which tonight, this is his kind of game, kind of pickup style, kind of just run back and forth, kind of Trae Young create, kind of throw the ball up a little bit. You know, that's Atlanta. They can't do much more than that. That's how their team is built. And when we don't have Steph and the gravity of Steph, it's harder for us to play against a style like that. Whereas a style like the Bucks, easier to play against. I mean, by the looks of it, JK should thrive tonight because the up and down pickup style of this game. All right, they post up Okongwu. Draymond or JK's there to help Moody, but Okongwu still scores. You gotta withstand those. That's a good shot. It's just a kid loving to play the Warriors. JK out to Moody. Moody takes George, nearly throws it away on the, another rusty chemistry thing with JK. JK's going to have to go. Pulls up for two. Got it. Oh, he's got the pull up. Ooh, that looks nice. That's what I wanted since day one of this season. Moody gets beat by Okongwu again. Man. Inside, the Megatron goes to JK, blocked by Ricochet, or however you pronounce it. Then they throw it away. Buddy gets a steal. Again, Buddy. He finds Moody. Come on, Mo. He hesitates. Oh, man. Podz will shoot it. Missed it. Oh, come on, Mo. Are you kidding me? Wow. Not a good game for Moses. VK way out there. Missed it. Podz grappling with Okongwu won the battle. Way to win that battle. Moses doesn't hesitate this time. Fixed it in one possession. Down 11 only. Inside, George, reverse layup, good. Dang, we had him. Chris Weems tells QP to get in the game. Probably didn't hear him. Draymond for three. No good. Oh, went out and in and out. Dang. Needed that one to cut it to 10. It's 13. Ricochet. Three ball, no good. Good closeout, buddy. Got to give him credit. Timeout. Get Quinten in there. Podz got hit in the family jewels. $44-57. Still 13 after 3 minutes of play. Another peek. Oh, QP. I also don't agree with that. Why would QP not get minutes? That doesn't make sense. I mean, he was talked about multiple times in the in our latest interviews. There's a lot about Quinten Post here. Game changer. A game changer isn't not going to play in the playoffs. He's playing. There's going to be a team in the playoffs that we play. I mean, unless we get eliminated by a team that whereby Quinten Post is a non-factor. But eventually there's going to be a team where he plays. And you would need to point out to me which team that would be, where QP is a non-factor. I don't rule it out because in the playoffs anything can happen. You know how it goes. JaVale McGee didn't play a whole series. Whatever it may be. Let's pick another guy in our past. I don't know. Bogut becomes less relevant against the Cavs, against the Grizzlies, whatever. But in a playoff run, there's different scenarios. So okay, side inbound after the timeout. Podz has to go to the corner, JK, and it's deflected by the long-armed Ricochet. Ricochet? Is it a tilde? C? Anyways, Buddy with 17 on the clock. Jimmy tells him to slow play it. Gets the screen. Trey screens out, but you got Quinten on Trey. Jimmy looking for Buddy. 4, 3, baseline fadeaway, no good, short. Man, we had the mismatches we wanted, but Trey did the smart thing, switching back out. He'll go down the lane and score. Says blow by of Jimmy. Jimmy goes in the lane, over to Podz. He finds the lane. He kicks it to Buddy, who kicks it to Quinten, who kicks it to Buddy. Back to Jimmy left side. Late shot clock. Attacks. Fadeaway 2-ball, good. Karis LeVert, elbow jumper, good. JK right side, up top QP, left side Jimmy. Screen by QP. Doesn't take it. Goes left baseline instead. Kicks it back out to JK, who wasn't quite there. So this is messed up, and he loses his dribble to Ricochet. 94 feet later, blows it, but Dyson Daniels dunks it. So over dribbling by JK. Buddy into the lane. Extra pass. JK wide open. Missed it. Trey against JK. Screen by Okongwu. Fakes the look at the three. Dyson Daniels reverse layup. No good. QP good disruption. Here comes Podz. Into the lane. Smokes a layup. Oh, man. Okongwu scores on QP. They score like within 5 seconds of your possession. Kuminga will shoot again. Hits the three that time. Yells at the corner court side people. Cuts the lead from 19 to 16. Trey over to Okongwu. Euro step. QP blocks it. Our ball. We're running. JK down the lane. Beautiful hesitation dribble. Out to Buddy for three. Got it. Down 13. Tic-tac-toe over to Ricochet. Outside. Karras tries to turn the corner on Buddy. He does this second try, and Okongwu's going to get a wide open three. Missed it in the corner. Podz taps it to JK. Beautiful tap. JK sizes up LeVert. Right side. He'll post him up. He gets in the lane. He's so strong. Oh, it's too hard. And it's a late call. Gets the call, though. Does he? I think so. Yeah. Oh, now they're having... Oh! Karis LeVert put his finger in JK's face. That should be a technical. That's taunting. That's horrible. Come on, Robert Hussey. Can't be doing that. Probably didn't see it, but still. Wow. Okay. Let's see if that releases the Kraken. I hope so. Man, that would be poetic. Karis LeVert, public enemy number one for Dub Nation right now. Hits both. Way to hit both. But we're still down 11. Dray switches on to Trey on the pick and roll. One-on-one, right side. Trey takes him. Push shot, no good. Oh, Okongwu got the rebound over Jimmy. Feeds Trae Young good. Dang, we had him stopped. Okongwu's killing us tonight. Jimmy gets a screen against Podz. He attacks Trey. He kicks it to Moody. Got to make this. He hits it. 44 seconds. $57-67. Trey inside to Okongwu. Somebody forgot about him. Might have been Jimmy. Man, Okongwu's got 18 points. Jimmy 2 for 1 3. No good. Oh, 5-second differential coming up. Yeah, Jimmy got lost against Okongwu. Man. 10 on the shot clock. 15 game clock. Dray and Trey. Trey with the carry that's not called. Behind the back to Karras. Over JK. In and out. BP. 3, 2, 1. BP gets it off. Nope, hit the rim anyways. So we're down by, I think, 12. Yep. 69-57 halftime. Let me launch my reel.
Because when you try to hurt players, like you've got.
All right, I'm going to do my TikTok right now. Oh man, I can't find the video on my phone there. Sucks when that happens. I forgot to tweet out the link to this, so that's what I got to do right now. Let's see what we got in the comments. Only 53% high vibrational. Come on, guys. It's Saturday. What do you got to be mad about? If they didn't learn after the Denver game, what? This has nothing to do with Denver. Okay. You guys are low vibrational. It might be time to time out some of you. Do not comment if you are low vibe and want to complain. That is the rule here. And you forced me to play this, so I got to play it again. You know who you are.
Just exchange a few words and know where that person is vibrationally. If they talk about other people, gossiping, hating, like, all right, this might not go that far. I remember one time I had a moment in the studio where J.Cole was there, and I was just having a bad day, and I started just talking trash. I was talking to my other friend, Teron, and Cole came in the room, and within 2 minutes, he heard what we was talking about, and he got up and left. And I just remember being like, damn.
What we say?
Why did he do that? Yeah. But then I realized we wasn't on the same frequency. He not on that. Complaining. That kind of conversation does not circulate in higher level rooms. He didn't judge me. He didn't say nothing bad. He sat there, he listened for like a minute, and then he got up and left. Because what happens is when you're high vibrational, most likely, those people are going to bring you down. You're not going to be able to bring them up.
Man, you guys just, what does it take? Do we need to, what happens? What will it take for some of you to go into adversity with better confidence, better vibes, better faith, as Dean just said? We need to win X in a row? Like, what will it take? Or is it you? Are you bringing your outside 3D world vibrations into the Warriors chat? I believe that's what's happening. So we got to work on that. We got to work on that. There's a lot to be grateful for. So things are on the up and up. We cut the lead to 12. We're figuring it out. Yeah, we could have had better execution of whatever offense we were running in those very stagnant times. Yeah, maybe maybe we underestimated Atlanta's speed. Maybe we underestimated Okongwu. We're figuring it out on the fly. And I'm a little disappointed with some of you guys equating Atlanta to Denver. Like those are apples and oranges. It's just like Denver we were game planning for Jokic and Jamal Murray, and that didn't happen, and it's hard to switch the game plan. Today against Atlanta is not that. And then also with Toronto, I mean, are you going to make up shit in your mind, or are you actually going to believe what Draymond said that game, which is he said, right here.
Get the win convincingly. But in saying that, we're the Golden State Warriors that's dominated this league for the last 10 years. Everybody's going to have their best game. You got guys in the league now that has watched this team growing up for years, and they are ecstatic when they're on the floor playing against us. And so, you look at Jameson battle tonight. He had it going. Probably best game of his NBA career. You see a lot of that when you're us. Everybody, the coach always come in and talk about the expected field goal percentage. Man, they'd be like, they were expecting to shoot 44%. They shot 52% and 54%. Like, that's because guys come in and they play out of their minds when they play against us. And it's just always been a thing. So, you have to adjust to that and just find a way to get it done.
What do you guys get out of that, especially with Jimmy and you figuring out how to win these games? What does that teach you?
Well, I think it's huge for our confidence because we lost a lot of these games early. So I think, we're having Jimmy and just kind of proving to ourselves that we're capable of doing it, but then also learning how to do it, learning what we need to do down the stretch, what we're trying to get to. I think all these reps ultimately helps us at the end of the day. So, it is what it is. As long as we come out to win, it don't really matter how you do it.
Draymond, your game behind the arc seems to be improving per game, especially when you shoot the three.
I suggest the blue wrenches go ahead and time out people, because like I don't want to go scroll up right now and read all these low vibrational comments. Come on now. I'm trying to live my life like J.Cole. I tried very hard to build a channel where we didn't have to do the same thing as Twitter. Trying very hard to do that. And yet you guys, I mean, that's precisely why I gave Brugy a blue wrench, and Bloomer, you don't get a blue wrench because you always do this. When will you change? Now, granted, I don't know, you might be living in Ukraine. Who knows? You're going through a lot. So I give you that grace. But it gets tired every single time. It's like, I can count on you to come up with all these things to complain about. Now, but I will also say that it's not nearly as bad as, you know what app, Elon's app. Not nearly as bad as that. So thank you for doing that. At least we've gotten to a point where it's not just, a grammar school, bunch of kids crying type deal. It's not Twitter, but I need to nip it in the butt. Sometimes it gets hard to enjoy the game when I look down and then I see all these comments, and then I got to explain, and then I got to defend the team, and then I got to take my sword out and get in front of the Warriors and defend them. I don't want to do that anymore. I've done that. I've done that in the past. I was too tired to really do anything about it because I was out on the road and I was covering the team and I was credentialed with them, and I'm already tired. And it got me from that low energy state to even worse. So I gotta really just cut it out. We're just cutting it out. Don't comment. Just don't comment if you have something bad to say. That's my last solution. It's like the act of pulling me down into your vibration, that has become more important than actually explaining stuff. Like I'll just, forget it. You're not in a state where I can change your mind. You want to be angry. You want to be this way. Like something's going on in your life where a Warriors game on a Saturday afternoon, when things are going bad, it just makes your life worse. So there's something going on where it's just not an environment where you can flip the switch and feel good about something. Like they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. It's all this stuff, like, and then a first timer comes on here. Oh, they don't use Quinten post. Dude, relax. We're getting there. Atlanta is a unique team. They're unique. I can't believe they're 3 games under 500. But I think that's what happens when you're playing a regular season game. You don't have the Warriors. You play the Warriors, you get up for the Warriors. That's what I see happening with Okongwu. That's why we play 48 minutes, man. That's all I got to say. I mean, just like, let us go through this process a little bit. Yeah, there was that part where nobody can score. And maybe I went too low vibrational for you guys. Maybe I gave you guys, maybe that was a Steph Curry lefty sling pass. I probably shouldn't have done that. So that'll be my fault. But never during that lull did I think that we weren't going to figure it out and come back. It's just that, and I had the benefit of hindsight, so I can sit here and go, oh, Steve, you had 7 timeouts. Use one of them in the first half. You got youngsters and they've got youngsters. And even if you use a timeout, maybe it disrupts your rhythm, but you don't have any rhythm and it'll disrupt their rhythm. It's easy to say that in hindsight when you're in the game and you're watching things unfold. A little bit tougher. We'll get the explanation on the podium later. Maybe it's a good idea that I don't tweet out this game. Too many low vibrationals anyways on social media. Jimmy mid-post over to QP. Oh, we don't use QP enough. There's a 3. Now, are you gonna type something in now? What are you gonna do now? First play goes to Quinten post. Man, the amount of whining out there. I'm picking on the new guy, but when you leave your first comment on Let's Go Warriors as a complaint, I rail you for it. Moody for 3. It's too bad he didn't hit that. Would have cut it to 6. Ricochet with the no dip. Air ball. Draymond rebound. Outlet Podz. 1 on 3. 1 on 4. Shoots a 3. Probably got fouled. And no and 1. But wow, he stared at Trey. Oh, Brandon. 3 guys. Trey travels inside, didn't call it. Reverse layup good. Quinten got fooled by Trey Young down low. Savviness. Quinten, nice cut, smoked the layup. Trey, kickball, Jimmy Butler. Wow, we really cut it to 6 with QP's 3 there. But it's back up to 8. Eight points is nothing. 8 is the new 4. You just have it. Trey and Moody. That's the matchup. Moody finally got on our thumbnail because couldn't think of any other matchup. Dyson takes baseline out to Ricochet. Blocked by Draymond. Podz. Oh, wait, what? Shot clock violation. Great defense, Dray. Jimmy left side. Blows by Dyson, but there's help from Okongwu. Back out to Draymond, back to Jimmy. Jimmy Okongwu, left wing. Looks at a 3, fakes it, looks at it, drives baseline, bye-bye, but there's help. Kick it to Moody for 3, in and out. Trey brings it up. Podz meets him. Nope, turn the corner. Jimmy's there to help. Leaves an open 3 for Dyson. Come on, Podz. Stay in front. Couldn't do it there. Podz inside to Dray, out to Jimmy. Fake a 3, go baseline. Draws a foul on Guille. Down by 11 to the line. So they're going to side out this. Whoop, Draymond, bad pass. Too risky down to Podz. Dunk the other way. Zachary. I'll call him Zach from now on. 3-ball Moody. Ah, hit the rim like 5 times, no good. Now we're down 13 again. Isn't that crazy? 6 to 16 really, or 13 really quick. Trey dangerous pass, but they swing a couple times. Moody blocks Zach. Rebound Draymond. Wow. And that's a blocking foul on Zach. Zachary Rizache. Drawn 2 fouls, and we haven't fouled them. Jimmy up top. ISO Dyson. Screen Podz. Jimmy with the hook. Tony Brothers called a hook on Jimmy. Jimmy was surprised by that. And I don't know. He agrees with Tony Brothers. He didn't wait for the pod screen, though, so I'm worried about that. Trey down the lane, fouled by Moody. Tony Brothers does have good rapport with the players. Anyways, 2 free throws for Trey. And Trey's second free throw. No good. Rare miss. Do you give the rebound to Draymond for the box out or to Quinten? I don't know. I give it to Dray because he did most of the work on that missed free throw. Podz, good defense by Dyson on Jimmy. Jimmy gets it from QP, gets a screen, and Trey does the good job of switching back. Backs up for a 3. Jimmy shanks it, and the tip goes right to Moody. Out to Quinten. Fake it. Go to Podz. 3 ball. Got it, Podz. Down 11. Trey, lefty sling. Out to Guille. No good. Over the back. Okongwu got the rebound. Missed it, though. Jimmy rebound. Wow. I can't believe Okongwu missed one finally. What's his percentage today? Oh, Jimmy down the lane. Guille blocks it. QP taps it out of bounds. Still another level for Jimmy to get to, I think. Okongwu, 8 for 12. Trey and Guille, screen and roll. QP blitzes. Oh, it got inside. Draymond blocks it. Here we come. Moody finds Jimmy. Jimmy jump stop, finds QP. 3 ball, trail. Got it with the ricochet all over him. Draymond Green having a long talk with Steve. I wonder what about. But we got a timeout. I don't know. No idea what they're talking about. But down by 8. 6:56. We're at 49% high vibrational. Do you get those of you that are low vibrational? Are you like into bragging about it? I don't get it. Golly. Because that's the thing that Twitter taught people to do, sadly, is to scream to the world that you're having a bad day. Like, okay, what are you going to do about it? I'm going to scream to the world some more. Okay. If that's your solution, go ahead, but you'll find out that it's not going to solve anything. It's hilarious to me. The human condition, look, it's really because you're stressed out. It's really just your brain stuck in stress mode. But there's some of us here that want to experience the Warriors without that. So leave it out. Man, I feel like a recess monitor. All right, left side, George. Back out to Trey. Turns the corner on Moses. Late foul call on Quinten. Probably leaned his body too far in, but Moses just isn't able to not allow Trey to turn the corner. But what are you going to do? I mean, it's tough. First of all, he's smaller than you. We got to figure that out pretty soon. Of course, we'll have Gary in there sooner or later, but we're down, so we kind of need Gary, you know, maybe until we cut the lead to 4 or something. Oh, come on, easy with the golly. The hate on Gary, the hate on Moody. Draymond left side drives on Okongwu, draws a foul. Third team foul. How many on Okongwu? Only one. Side inbound. Smelly Mel's. All right. Left side Podz finds Moody. Extra pass. Quinten does not fire. JK's in the game. Moody draws Niang, drives, and one. All right, let's take Made in Heaven out of the. If you're made in heaven, how can you be complaining about Moses? Sheesh, I'll put you in timeout for 10 seconds. I'll get you out of it. Oh, man. Down by 7. All right, Karras on Podz. Stays in front. Kick it 2 times. George Niang, 3. Good. Dang it. Down by 10 again. We're 5 on 4, though, because Levert fell down. 3-ball Jonathan, no good. Why? Why settle for that? You first come in and you shoot a 3. And they make a brain fart over and back mistake. Gosh, JK, I need to go into your brain and just be. Oh, they got the call wrong, but good job by Podz. Causes Dyson over and back. I think Niang caught the ball in the front court, but I'm not complaining. JK stopped by Rishache, gets the switch onto Okongwu, dribbles in, out to Moody. Dray can't post up Rishache. Moody has to fire, baseline. Nope, Draymond foul on that, trying to screen for Moses. Steve is laughing because can't believe that call. Yeah, because Rishache was all over. Oh, they called it on Moses? Oh, yeah, he pushed off on Karras. Never mind. Niang for three again. Uh-oh, 2 in a row. Got to stop him next time. Draymond, 94 feet. Missed it. Gee tried his best. We're down by 13 again. The magical 13 number. Podz will take a charge on Yang. Back and forth. A lot of Podz told the bench to review it. I love it. Love it. Or he told the not the bench, it's fans, courtside fans. They don't have a bench out there you can see on TV. They have 2 extra tables for advertisements. Anyways, European style. Podz loses his dribble. Does he still have the dribble? I don't know. Finds Moses, barely catches it, steps on the line. No push by Niang. Moses isn't going to complain on that, of course. That's a tough one because Podz killed his own dribble. Kalana right now talking about the energy that you don't have when Steph's gravity's not there. Dyson tries to turn the corner. Podz good help on Okongwu and makes another one. So all that, we're down 15. Okongwu having the game of his life. Jonathan right side, Niang. Timeout. Back down 15. Oh, man. Feels like we just need to go on one sustained run, and that'll just break Atlanta out of their trance. They're feeling like a championship contending team the way they're playing tonight. Man. It's crazy. Okongwu can't miss. We just need to go on a 10-0 run, and we'll get them. That's my prediction. I don't like to predict, but just the feel of the game. Just go on a 10-0 run when we got this. Now, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. And there's a lot to figure out. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Just have faith. We'll figure it out. Got any good comments that I can post on Twitter when I tweet out the link? Yeah, Guy's in there, though. Yeah. Kuminga game would be nice. Get him the ball. Run a buddy, like I said earlier. Buddy to JK inverted screen. What? What just happened? I look up and they have the ball. Okay. Well, Karis LeVert, right side. I'll watch on my laptop. Buddy reaches in. Guy was there to help, and Buddy reached in. Oh, Trace Jackson Davis got blocked from behind. Went with the Trace Jackson Davis gamble. There's a foul on Atlanta. That's the fourth team foul. Maybe 5? I don't know. Checking the graphic unless they quickly changed it. Next one's bonus or this one? Probably this one because they screw that up constantly. Trace is at the line, though. Can he make a free throw? Missed the free throw. I sent an Instagram to Jacob Rubin to tell Trace to try what am I talking about? To try deflating the ball. Deflate the ball a little bit, then your ones that hit the rim a bunch of times, those will go in. You'll get more confidence. And that was my advice. Miss make. He made one of them. Down 15. Still plenty of time in the game. Just crossed 4 minutes. Trey and JK down low. Guy and one to Barlow. Trace is having words with Guy Santos. Maybe they were guarding the wrong guy. I don't know. Yep, they're guarding the wrong guy. Man, you can't be a youngster, not know who you got. That's horrible. Off of a free throw? Wow. Missed the free throw. Golly. That's surprising to me. The youngsters would screw up that badly. And in doing so, Guy Santos sits down. Gary drives, missed it that time. Jimmy got checked on the screen, so they didn't call that one. Trae Young against Gary. Reverse layup, no good. Gary blocked it. Trae complains. JK over to Hield. Look at JK's watching again. Hield for 3. Got called a foul, but it's before the shot. Buddy was very adamant about something. So JK back to watching the game. I don't like that, but I understand the growth process. Yeah, Niang just grabbed him. Well, just make 2 free throws and be happy with that. He makes 1. You're at a fish? All right. 309, 308, 307, down 15. Levert and Gary. Trey falls down. Levert fade away. Man out jumps JK. It's timing. Trey and JK. Baker good. Trey is too good, man. And Jimmy gets fouled by Trae Young, so he'll go to the line. At least we'll slow play this a little bit. Hey, let's go team. All right, over to Niang for 3, in and out. Oh, I got tipped right to Barlow. Kick it 2 times. Trey does not fire. He probably should have. Niang will fire again. He's feeling it. And we were trying to get out on him too. Wow. JK brings it up. Mid post. Goes on. Man, fade away, 2 ball, no good. Trace rebound. Good rebound. Jimmy, left side. Shoots a 3. Got it! Down by 16. Wow, we were down by 19. We just need to go on that 10-0 run, man. Trae Young against Buddy. Nope, got turned. Oh, Trace blocks it off the board. JK 94 feet later. Missed another one. Trace misses it. Oh, it goes out to Buddy, though. Jimmy now, left side. Niang. Screen by Buddy. Switch by Trace. Spin. Inside Trace. Makes it. Oh, Trace. $81.95. Down 14, 1 minute to go. Terrence Mann, and JK. Uh-oh, we got 2 guys guarding Trey. GP came back. Levert misses. Jump by Barlow, good. I mean, you got it. Strip by JK, nope. Over to Levert for 3. Trace closeout. Levert hits the 3. Dang, man. What's their 3-point shooting, man? It's out of this world. Now it's only 39.3. Figure it's 50% the way they're hitting. Anyways, JK left side. Are they in zone? Quinn Snyder throws a zone. Over to Jimmy, baseline. Out to Buddy, back to Jimmy. 3, 2, shoot it! He shoots it. Way off, air ball. Jimmy forgot. Rare brain fart by Jimmy. 22 seconds left. Guys got to wake up for the 4th quarter, man. Down 17. They maintain the lead. We had little spurts, but just couldn't get it together. Figure these guys out for 3 quarters. Trey and Buddy Hield got the switch. Trey sidestep, 3 ball, fade away, no good. Trace rebound, launches it from 94 feet, wouldn't have counted. 98-71, 98-81, sorry. End of Q3. Trace. So there's a question about JK. Yep. So earlier in the season, I said all JK needs to focus on is just cut hard. Anything you do, cut hard. We're back to that. We're back to that. All the way back. So back to square one with Jonathan. All right, Trey Young. I can't do play-by-play right now because I'm tweeting. Draymond steal. Another one. Over to Podz. He's stuck. Out to Moody. Podz will go down the lane. Push shot too hard. Jimmy out jumped it. Trey and Jimmy. Trey pulls up over Jimmy. No good. Podz rebound. Touchdown pass. Jimmy scores. Way to go, Podz. Trey and Podz, right hash mark. Crossover, bye-bye Podz. Dray's there to help. Terrence Mann wide open, no good. Rebound Moody. Outlet Podz. Or maybe that's an inlet because he actually passed it back to Podz. Draymond. Jimmy, left side Niang. Strong baseline, back out to Draymond. Wide open three. No good. Dang it. Trey and QP draws a foul on QP. Easy cat and mouse game for the guard. Draws a shooting foul at that. QP had no chance, but that's okay. It's tough to stop yourself on those little fakes. QP looks mad at himself, but like, what are you going to do? I mean, you're 7 feet. Pretty mobile for a 7-footer, actually, but All right, Draymond over to Podz. Blows a layup. It's trickled out. So we're missing some shots that we need to make. Moses does what he can, but Niang gets another 3 on the drive. Jimmy lost track of him. QP crosses over and drives and scores. Wow. QP. Lefty drive of all things. Down by 18. Trae Young does the let the ball roll strategy. I think we're in zone is why we lost George there. Barlow inside to VK. And they kick it to Niang for the hand grenade, and he got another one. What is he, 5 for 6? This is ridiculous. 5 for 7. Jimmy inside. Oh, can't get the end one. Got the whistle, though, on Terrence Mann. Down by 21. This is insane. The George Niang game. Jimmy misses both and they get free Chick-fil-A. Wow, Jimmy missed both. What's happening? And Draymond has to foul VK. Are they going to review this? At least don't review it. I don't know. This is not over yet. Fitz is talking about this is the one clunker you got in 20 games. It's not over yet. They can still play better. And I don't think Atlanta can sustain this. Like, if anything, it's not going to end up 22 points. Okay. I'm convinced of that. There's no way. Podz left side over to Draymond. Attacks, met by Okongwu, finds Podz, Euro step, fake man. Nope. Got the whistle though. We're getting them to foul. If you consider the last quarter, I think they had 6 fouls last quarter. So that's good. I'm going to end the poll since you guys are just so, what do you call it? Morose. You guys are so not fun to be around. The ones that voted in the poll, not the ones that's keeping up the chat lively. I appreciate that, especially the blue wrenches. They work it around a couple times. VK throws the ball away. He didn't need to. Could have just shot the ball and we get a dunk. Hey, maybe that changes the game. It's one youngster mistake. Maybe that's an unsung play type deal. Down by 18. Dyson Daniels up top. We got to make a run before we hit, 3 minutes. Niang for 3. If he makes that, he made step back with Podz all over him in the corner. You got to be kidding me. Another foul. So that's 3 team fouls. George Niang gives him a 21-point lead. We really going to replay Niang? Come on, NBC. Draymond to the nail. Kick it, Moody. He doesn't shoot it. I don't get it. He goes lead pass to Podz, reverse layup, left, offhand. Good finish. All right, good choice. Man, stolen by Draymond. But he throws it right back to Daniels. Niang, another 3, no good. The whole bench was off, but Dyson got the rebound and throws it right. Niang threw it to QP. Podz 3, good. Timeout, Quinn Snyder. (94-110), down 16. .637 to go. Huh? That's a good explanation, man. It's got to be it. Oh, man. Tweet of the night. We can just leave that tweet up there. Is that 6 or 7 threes? Still, though, that's 18 points. There's your deficit right there. 6 for 9 on threes. So 18 points. There's your recap. So next time somebody comes in the chat, just tell them to scroll up and read my recap. The Hawks are an energy team. We lack the guy that'll give us energy, Steph Curry. So we're very old vet-like coming into this. We played that way. Jimmy isn't that great today. And that's where we are. And we haven't recovered yet. I mean, Jimmy will attack, go down low, up, blocked by Risa Shea. But Jimmy gets a steal. Right side, down 16, 6 minutes. Attacks the lane, Euro step. Look away to Draymond, but knocked away by Dyson Daniels. Jimmy over to Moody. They got the scouting report on Moody. He hasn't been firing that much. Jimmy in the corner. Dyson Daniels over to Draymond. 3-ball. Gotta make it, and he makes it. Draymond with a clutch 3, grenade style. Down by that magical number of tonight of 13. It's always 13. Dyson tries to attack Draymond. Over to Trey. Switch with Gary. Trey Dray. Podz is there. Research trying to set a pick. Podz blitzes Trey. He tries to fake a foul, and he got the call. Draymond throws the ball to Justin Van Dyne, but he's not disagreeing with it. Trae Young with the nifty veteran shiftiness moves. He's carrying the ball, though. You look at the replay. Crazy. Jimmy on Trae. We blitz him. Draymond's there. Knocks it out of bounds. Love the long arms of Draymond, as I wrote on the website. Go check it out. Let'sGoWarriors.com. 5 seconds on the clock. Oh, wouldn't that be great if we got to stop here and up Trae on Jimmy. You know he wants to shoot it. 3 guys on Trae. 3 guys on Trae. Gary strips it. Shot clock violation. Oh, we had a fast break. Steve is arguing with Tony Brothers. Man. They got to change the rule, man. I thought they changed the rule. You get a rebound, you go. But I thought they changed it to FIBA rules. Oh, Dray almost traveled, but got it to Jimmy. Jimmy takes baseline, fouled. Go to the line, stop the clock, down 13, 5:09. Karis LeVert's going to argue it with Tony Brothers. Stop it. Stop it. Yay, Jimmy made a free throw. It's been a struggle, even though he's 8 for 12. Oh, I missed another one. Well, that ends up 8 for 12 because the box score's ahead of me. Dyson goes in the lane, travels. They didn't call it. Back out to Trey. Trey, Gary. Gary guarding his right hand. Trey with the carry on the left hand, every single dribble. Golly. Okongwu finally misses. Steps on the line. Is out of bounds. Good job, Draymond. Draymond's been unbelievable tonight on defense. Jimmy and Gary. Gary has the ball now. Jimmy trying to set a pick. Gary stops his dribble, finds Draymond. Corner 3, fakes out Okongwu. Out to Podz. Missed it. Jump by Gary. Oh, Okongwu's too tall. Uh-oh, Trey on the run. Sling pass. Karras. Moody falls down. No charge. They called a charge. Robert Hussey comes through. I told you I like Robert Hussey. Until the next time he screws up. Are they challenging this? I thought Moody might have been moving, honestly. So, challenge with down 12. Only Fitz would say the Green Lantern is lit. Have some respect for comic books, man. You don't say that. Yeah, I don't know if he was moving or not. I hope not. Still some time. Trey is so carrying the ball. You don't dribble like this, man. This is how he's dribbling. Golly. It's horrible. All the ref has to do is say, hey, I got to call that next time. Just let him know ahead of time. If I was playing in the game, that's what I would go up to the ref and go, are you really going to let this go? I mean, this is Naismith is rolling in his grave like this. You don't dribble like that, man. Like you're good enough not to do that. That's too much. That's an abuse of power. Anyways. Six days of rest? What do you mean 6 days of rest? No nightlife before Miami game. I know, right? We'll figure it out. That's the thing, is that this squad can figure it out, whereas the previous identity, I wasn't sure that they could even figure it out. There's just kind of a maximum point. We'll figure it out, whether it's in this game or before next game or what, I'm confident we'll figure it out. And I can't wait to go get my matcha green tea frap. Yeah. Ah, 6 days of rest. Gotcha. But he said after this. Anyways, Jimmy fouled again by Dyson. Man, the way the subtle move to draw the call, that works at every level of basketball. Love it. Just make your free throws, Jimmy, please. Oh, in and out and in. Craziness. Can go down by 10 right here. Yes, makes both. Down by 10. Hope Lawler's law does not apply tonight. Karras against Jimmy. Podz blitzes him. Oh, Karras got by Jimmy. And one. So Jimmy screwed up there. Or maybe Podz confused him. I don't know. Nice finish. I think it's a foul on Draymond. Or was it Moody? Really reached in there, but oh well. They showed Moody on the TV. Missed a free throw. Stop it, Fitz. Don't say time's a wasting. That's not rooting for your team, bro. Draymond attacks. A lot of contact. Finds Gary. What a finish by Gary in traffic. And Podz steals it. Oh, he stole it. Oh, and he threw it right back to Daniels. That's 2 times we got to steal, and we threw it right back. 3 ball by Risa Shea. He's going to shoot a 3. He made it. Come on. Got to be kidding me. They find Gary again. Moody found Gary. .309. Down 11. Desperately needs stops. Trey and Jimmy. Moody's there. Trey and Jimmy still. 4, 3. He's going to pop. Nope. He goes inside to Okongwu on Podz. Short. Good defense, Podz. Podz will bring it up 94 feet. He finds Moody. Come on, Moody. 3 ball good. Yes. We needed that one. .107, 115. Karras and Podz. Karras and Podz still. Trey with the hook, no call. Karras and Podz. Turns him right-handed again. Dray's there earlier this time. Trey fakes a 3 in the lane. Push shot good. Damn it. You got to stop Karras from going right-handed. Come on. Moody goes baseline good. Or got the cut. Dray to Moody. Under 2 minutes. They got Dyson trapped and he has to call timeout. Went to the spot where you're taught in high school not to go. They'll call timeout though. So timeout by Karras. Timeout by Daniels for Snyder. Anyways, so here's the score. Okay. Trey brings it up on Gary. Here we go. 147, 146. Now switches over. Trey Podz kicks it as GP helps. Karras fakes a 3, drives in. Fade away good. Man. Karras hits over Moody. Down 10. Gary let it roll. Over to Draymond. Over to Podz. Over to Jimmy. Left side Dyson. Podz sets the screen. 2 guys on Jimmy. Swing it 2 times to Moody. Moody right side, spin, nothing there, out to Gary, out to Jimmy, shoots a 3, no good. Oh, Okongwu rebound. Okongwu's doubled. Moody steals it. He goes up. He gets fouled. Good job by Draymond to attack the rebound. Desperado. Got to make both free throws now. Moody hits a free throw. Fitz again, acting like it's over. And hits both. 111, 119. Definitely need to stop here. Like, no tomorrow. Karras finds Trey in the middle. Alley-oop, good. Okongwu scored against Gary. Nothing you can do. We're pressing. Good execution. And actually pretty sneaky of them to have Trey there. Find Gary down low. Gary scores again. Only 58 seconds, though. They chase Karras. They chase Risache. Maybe you steal that. Podz. Foul on Draymond, says Tony Brothers. Draymond tried to fool the youngster. Zachary. He'll go to the line as both teams are in bonus. Hope he misses. And the other problem is you don't have Steph, so it makes it tougher to score by twos. Reseche misses. Box out, everybody. Got to box out. Gary tells somebody to rebound. He's going to face guard Karras, and Draymond's on Okongwu to box out. Hits it. We're down 9. Timeout. 2 timeouts left. Becomes 1. 122, 113. Kind of need a 3 right here. Maybe you bring in post. I'm not sure. 049.7.
You're the first basket
Whoa.
with the 3 going in. Is that
Whoa,
something
whoa.
that you're working on, or is it?
Oh, here it is. Accidentally hit the space bar. Played it. Anyways. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah. Appreciate that. Wow. Jimmy with the quiet 25, I would say. 25 points. Man. QP is in the game. Moody drives. Too hard. Draymond tried his best to tap it. Wow, that was ugly. We didn't even get a 3 attempt off. We're going to lose because now it's 35 seconds to go. So Trey and Jimmy up top, not going to foul. 7-6. He burns as much clock as possible and does a very finesse righty scoop banker good. Dray finds Moody down low. It's a dunk. We're down 9 still, and we'll let him dribble it out. So we'll lose by 9 officially. Tough one, but NBA is good. Yep, still Warriors. Jimmy's saying hello to, I don't know who that is. Somebody from Atlanta, obviously. Start reading the scouting report from the bottom. Yeah, I know, right? It's a good one. Oh, Arbel says it's ludicrous. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, man. Read the scouting report from the bottom. It's hilarious. I love it. That's the best way to absorb this loss, is to just kind of chuckle and understand that sometimes you're going to screw the hell up, and we screwed up. Of course, we didn't have Steph either, and that changes things. So, as I said, it was a struggle with the energy from the get-go, and Atlanta definitely had way more energy than we did. Like, they're running up and down. It's like a pickup game. I don't know what to say, man. It's just, I think part of it is coaching staff. You got to be ready for this. And if you're not ready, just call timeout a million times in the first half. That's all I ask for once. Like, I just, that part is just puzzling to me. if they're running up and down, and they're jacking shots and they're making shots, then that's even more reason to call extra timeouts. So that's something I'm dying to ask Steve someday. Just call extra timeouts and just muck it up. We're slow anyways. So we're not up and down, and maybe they should have played JK differently, but maybe he's not ready yet for the inverted screens and not ready to be featured yet. Maybe the entire game plan of maybe having this be a Jimmy game, maybe that was the wrong game plan. So we're learning, but JK is just getting back. So I understand that it might be tough to just hand him the keys to the car like that. I don't know. They'll learn from this. Steph getting a reevaluation on Monday and could just hop on a plane and get to Miami for Tuesday. Tip your hat to Yang. Yep. Every one of these types of games that we have, I don't feel is a pattern. So that's the thing. So these types of games that we lose, which we're 15 and what? Are we 15-3 with Jimmy? What are we with Jimmy? 15-3 or 16-3? Are we 15-3 with Jimmy or 16-3? So every time that we lose, it doesn't feel like that's really a pattern, except for maybe the Denver game. But then after the game, I had the feeling that they were game planning for Jokic, and then you take Jokic out, and it just really felt like we were locked in. But then once Jokic wasn't playing, then that just kind of messed us up. Anyway, these types of games that we've lost, they don't seem to be patterns. So there's that. That's something to hang your hat on in terms of are you confident that the team can improve from this? I almost wish that less of you would comment right now. Just like lower my views, lower my YouTube revenue, because it's just so forced me to play Money Long again. I'm going to play it again.
Energy is first. You can sit down with somebody for 2 minutes and just exchange a few words and know where that person is vibrationally. If they talk about other people, gossiping, hating, like, all right, this might not go that far. I remember one time I had a moment in the studio where J.Cole was there and I was just having a bad day and I started just talking trash. I was talking to my other friend Teron and Cole came in the room and within 2 minutes he heard what we was talking about and he got up and left. And I just remember being like, damn.
What we
Why
say?
why did he do that?
Yeah.
But then I realized we wasn't on the same frequency. He not on that. Complaining, that kind of conversation does not circulate in higher level rooms. He didn't judge me. He didn't say nothing bad. He sat there, he listened for like a minute, and then he got up and left. Because what happens is when you're high vibrational, most likely, those people are going to bring you down. You're not going to be able to bring them up.
Anyways, we'll get Steve Kerr on the podium pretty soon, and he'll explain it for us. So next up, Steve post-game podium. All right. I'm not afraid to hit refresh on the standings. Not afraid to refresh when we win and not afraid to hit refresh when we lose. So it's been updated, I guess. Then we've just lost one, right? Before that, we beat the Raptors, right? Did the Clippers win? Or how are we in seventh? I don't know. Even if we were in seventh, look, I'm not worried about it. We know what's up. We know the stakes. What are these? I need all these tabs. Let's look at the Clippers here. Chicago. That's it. I don't know. We're in sixth. Clippers playing OKC tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow. Just woke up. Oh, wow. Where are you? I can't remember where you are. Oh, Philippines. Oh, that's right. It's only 6:36 Saturday. Come on, Steve, get on that podium. We're waiting for you. Let's get this over with. I want to get my matcha frappuccino, man. Purse later. Here's our bell with the recap. Let's see. 10:36 in the Philippines. Yeah, Sandow slept in apparently. Software update? No. For tonight? Okay, maybe I can software update it tonight. These MacBooks always want to update details. Restart now? No. Scheduled update. When? Give me a schedule. That's confusing. I'm getting hungry. All right, Shivansh, good for you. Ordered McDonald's. Wow. You must be in that phase of life where you can eat anything without consequence. I can't even digest McDonald's. I can't digest fried food. I think most people can't digest fried food very well. They're just not aware of it. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kevin Knox is going to be signed to the rest of the season. Oh, it would have been nice to have Kevin Knox tonight, wouldn't it? He would have brought some energy, I think. Inner city community in Jamaica. I know, it's tough, man. Talk about a war zone in a different way. Come on, Steve. Get up on that podium, man. What happened? There you go, Bloomer. Todd Packer in the house. That's a new name. Well, good to have you. Oh, there's Steve. I just didn't have the volume up. My bad. I'm only 30 seconds behind now. Here we go. Let's go, Steve. Here we go.
Yeah. 40 points in the first quarter. We were swimming upstream the rest of the way, and I love the way the guys fought after that. But it was a layup line in the first quarter. Transition defense was awful. Give them credit; they were ready. They came out smoking hot, and but at halftime, I think they had 23 assists and 3 turnovers, and we didn't impact the game defensively until it was far too late.
I guess the lack of effort surprised you.
No, I think these games are tough. When you fly across the country and the team's waiting for you, and they've been playing well, and they just blitzed us. It's just it's disappointing, and you want to have a better effort coming out of the gates. But I've been in this league a long time, and I've seen this an awful lot. Tough to get the legs moving and the mind working. That first game, we had this earlier in the season, I think, at Charlotte. Terrible first half. It's not an excuse because it is what it is. Everybody deals with it, and they were by far the better team out of the gates, and that set the tone.
I guess just big picture, where you at? How do you feel about your point of attack defense at this point?
I didn't feel good about it tonight, but we were the second-ranked defense in the league coming into tonight since we traded for Jimmy. So overall, the defense has been really good. We're right at the top of the league in deflections, forcing turnovers, but didn't happen tonight. So the biggest thing is we got to respond, bounce back. We got a big game in Miami. It'll be a great atmosphere. You could lose a game like this, you got to respond, and especially where we are, in the playoff picture and with everybody right there in the West. So we got to bounce back.
Steve, I think Quinten scored 16 in the first half. What did you see in him? And then second half, did you just go up with the guys like we're trying to get you back in the game?
Yeah. JK did a good job in the first half, and then second half, I just went with the guys who I felt like gave us the best chance. Thanks.
Thank you. You guys moved.
Guess who's going to get Moody? Let's see. Yeah, that was short. Let's see. Didn't give me time to eat my snack because I'm starving. Three-minute interview. Let's take a look at Discord while we wait. Here's Discord. What's this? Chase Center? Valkyries or something? Oh, it's a concert. And Valkyries. Yeah. I actually disagree with this. Tonight it was the offense. It wasn't the defense. I hope Jonathan can change that. Hope the coaching staff can integrate JK, especially when Steph is out. So those are my thoughts. Because when you're not scoring, then they're in transition. So I don't think you can do anything about transition when you're on defense. Like number 2 ranked defense in the league isn't going to stop an in transition team who's young and focused on going. That's their game plan tonight because they know we don't have Steph. So it was the offense tonight. And I know they didn't get stops. They weren't getting stops, but they were later on. And it's when you don't have offense in the modern NBA, oh man, it kills you. And you got Niang hitting grenades. And then when all else fails, which wasn't all the time, but all else fails, give the ball to Trae Young. He's going to shake and bake. And also Jimmy didn't have a good game. So 25 points, didn't have a good game. What does that tell you? So it's all good. Well, at least Draymond is going to disagree with me, but he says they were terrible defensively, which means I guess Draymond's at the podium. We don't have it, though. So I don't know what's happening. That sucks. Unless Ohm is in the locker room. Hopefully this is a locker room quote and not a podium because we don't have Draymond on the podium right now. I think the coaching staff has to get JK involved based on tonight. You have to get him in there, buddy heeled, inverted screens. Unless Steph's coming back. But if Steph's not coming back, buddy inverted screens with JK is a must. Or Podz. So I think to me it was like the coaching staff also was jet lagged. You know what I mean? When Steve was talking about flying cross country. I don't really know what we're never going to know what happened behind closed doors, but to me, tonight felt like, to me, the worst staff game. Like they didn't have the team prepared, and they, without Steph, didn't really feature JK. Might be too early for that, yeah, but you need to win these games, right? And it just didn't call enough timeouts in the first half, in the first quarter. You got to anticipate some of these things. And so I kind of blame the coaching staff for once. I normally don't, but this time I do. Dean is saying that Steph wasn't even on the bench, so we didn't even have that energy. All right. I'm going to guess Ohm got a locker room quote here with Draymond. Yeah, this could be it too. Well, it says starts with me. I always think it's a good thing when a guy blames himself and everybody in the locker room knows that it's not his fault. So I hope that's the case here. I do not blame Draymond one bit for that first quarter. I think it was the offense. Just had nothing on offense. And on defense, I mean, you're going to get broken down. Trey is going to break down Moody. There's nothing you can do about that. Maybe Draymond could have helped more earlier and more aggressively. Maybe that's it. Yep. It's good for Draymond. It's good for somebody to do. Oh yeah, I saw the Wigs scored 20 in one quarter. Did Podz play well? Yeah. Did Podz play well? My response to that is yes, he did, but like 4 times out of every 5 plays that involved him. So, you know, I mean, he's not a superstar.
Sports fans.
Superstars will win 5 out of 5 of the battles. But actually, I thought Jimmy played worse than Podz, you know, so Jimmy was maybe 3 out of every 4, you know. But Jimmy's 35, so Karis LeVert turns the corner on Jimmy. I'm more forgiving of that. Shavance is out of here. All right. Get your sleep. Can't rush Steph. Podz on Dray. I thought it was Podz. I thought it was Moody on Dray, but yeah, Podz on Dray. Yeah. Maybe it was more 3 out of every 4 and 2 out of every 3, respectively. With Podz and Jimmy. Yep. In an hour, we'll all feel better. No blicky, no fire. No blicky, no fire. Event has ended. So maybe Draymond did go to the podium and that's it. I think I'm ready to call it a night because then I can spend some time gonna go to Starbucks and I can just walk there from my house, but go to Starbucks. I don't have to drive to the far one. Get my matcha. By the time I'm back, they'll have the Draymond interview uploaded. Perfect. Yeah, this is a good time. I mean, not a good time, but yeah, I mean, if Steph had to get an injury, this would be the time right now. With 2 days off before and after the Miami game. And then we need some rising star kind of guy. Yeah, because did you listen to a podcast recently? Because I know the Warriors plus minus they reminisced about Jordan Poole in 2022. So yeah, I agree with Dean. We need a rising star type of guy like Jordan Poole in 2022. And maybe it'll be Moody. Maybe it'll be JK. Yeah, Steph got hurt on a rough play in March. Wasn't that the Houston fell on the stage ramp thing? Anyways. Yeah, I know. I got to get to that. Well, I've got no excuses this time. Trey was getting away with the electric slide. This is how you absorb a loss. Man, if I had extra time, I would actually try to figure out if it was the offense or the defense. Because yeah, maybe I don't know what happened first. Was it the Trae Young turning the corner on Podz in the first quarter, or was it the grotesque shot clock violations, that reminded me of the lineup we had where, Lindy Waters was a starter type thing. Not to throw Lindy under the bus, but here's Draymond. Let's go to Draymond real quick before I sign out.
They had 40 in the first quarter. What do you think just kind of went wrong early?
We just didn't come out ready to play. We came out like we were just going to win the game. And we got diced up defensively in the first quarter. And from that point on, you're fighting uphill battle. So everybody's comfortable. They took it to us. So we got to be better. That starts with me. We were terrible defensively. Once it's NBA. Once guys get into a rhythm, it's hard. And they got into a rhythm like a rolling. It's tough to stop that. So we got to come out ready to play.
How do you kind of look at a loss like this where, I guess the shorter scope, you guys are whatever, 16-4 in the last 20, but obviously,
Bad loss.
Yeah.
It's a terrible loss. When you're in a position where you got a chance to compete for something. 11 games left with everything to play for, you shouldn't have a loss like this. Too much on the line. Got to win the games you're supposed to win. Obviously, Steph's out. Still a game we should win. So, it's a terrible loss.
I guess with that in mind, what are the keys to responding in Miami?
Got to come to play. Come out and play defensively. Come out and play hard. We got Jimmy over here. I know this is a big game for him. They got Wiggs over there. I know it's a huge game for him. So just like we want to win for Jimmy, they're going to want to win for Wiggs. We got to come out ready to play. They lost, 10 games in a row? 6 or 7 of those games come down 4 or 5 point games. Last couple of possessions. So it's a little fool's gold that they lost 10 in a row. We know who the Miami Heat are. They play hard, discipline. So we got to come out and play hard, bring basketball.
All right. Thanks, Dean. Yeah, I'm going to go edit that. Although it's nothing new. I mean, it's just a re-editing of everything that I've said on a live stream or Dean Chambers has said as well. So just FYI on that. but it'll all be in one place. So that'll be the good news as far as that. Let me take 2 screenshots of that. Yeah, that'll get me to really work on it. All right, everybody. Next live. Let's just go. Let's not put too much pressure on myself, so we'll just go with the Tuesday night game. It's going to be at 4:30, Tuesday, March 25th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Warriors at Miami. Roll them. Brate file.
Today he came back. He came here today talking about how he got a new blicky.
For the uninformed, what's a blicky?
How you don't know about no blicky, man? You had a blicky? You told me you had a blicky growing up.
Yeah.
You was a shooter.
A strap.
Yeah, that's a blicky.
And Brate. All right. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye, people.